Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Driving Perilously, the show in which we talk about what it is that's going on. What it is that's going on is it a week, 2 weeks? Until very recently, 98% of the country thought that we needed somebody in charge to answer the phone at 3 a.m. and be in control of the nuclear codes. But was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Suddenly it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is an election which happens in a couple months. So if 98% of our country thinks it's fine to not have a president for the next couple months, why do they think it's so important that we get a president in November? So I'm deadly serious. I used to think that we needed a commander-in-chief not awake 24/7, but available 24/7. And of course, other people would be awake and would wake the president up if we needed a president for an emergency. You know, Congress has stuff to do, but they are not available 24/7. Supreme Court justices have things to do, but they're not available 24/7. I really thought that we needed a president available 24/7, but then I realized a while ago that presidents weren't doing what they wanted to do or what they thought they should do. They were just doing what their bosses told them to do. But regardless, I still kind of thought we needed somebody available 24/7. But now the entire 99%, 98% of the country doesn't think we need that. So do I agree with them? I don't know. If we don't need a president today, do we need one in November, which wouldn't happen till January? So we don't need a president between now and January? This is only August. And we're acting in a group psychosis, a mass hysteria, that we don't need a president between August and January. Because the news just tells us that the election's important and nothing else is important? Or because we haven't thought about it? Why do we think that? Why do we as a country think that it doesn't matter who's president between July 20th to January 18th? That's like half a year, isn't it? So we don't need a president for half a year and everybody's okay with it? When Reagan got shot, Mr. Mann got on TV, I think it was the Secretary of State, got on TV and told the American public that he was in control. And he got in trouble because he wasn't the vice president. And when the president is shot, the vice president should be in control. But, you know, the vice president I don't know where the vice president was. So this guy took control, presumably only until the vice president could get there or whatever. And it was reassuring to the American people that somebody was in control since Reagan was in surgery. It wouldn't have been reassuring if the guy had tried to stay in power, but the idea was that somebody needed to be in control at all times, just in case something needed to be done at all times, at any time. And now we're just like, oh, we got to get the right president in November. We got to get the right president in November. Okay, but what about between now and November? And January when the next president actually moves in. What is going on? When Trump got shot, there wasn't a mass hysteria. Some people were mad that he didn't die, and some people were relieved that he didn't die, but there was no mass hysteria. And people think if we pick the wrong president, we'll have civil war. The past president almost got shot and we didn't have civil war. The current president he's comatose and we don't have civil war. Why would we think we're going to have a civil war? The news has been lying to you and me for so long that we can't think straight. So, welcome to the United States, everybody. The land of the free and the home of the dumb. All right, that's it.